Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Yeah. Yo, we're back, man. We got another Love is Blind today. Again, we ain't finished. We have to finish the OG Love is Blind. Well, the series, not the OG.
Yeah.
We gotta finish the series of Love is Blind. Only reason why, it felt like a drag. Like, the drama that was on there was just like, what? Like, I'll say this. They should have kept this couple on there so we could see them. I think it would have been more interesting. Sometimes you gotta look at the BS and be like, that's more interesting. You know what I'm saying? Because they did match. But y'all see, man. But hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, you got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Like it in with a thumbs up.
But let's get it. Let's check it out, man. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
I literally know exactly what you want. Uh-oh.
I feel weird doing that back.
And there go your red flag.
You remember she was... I haven't touched it yet, so don't say anything.
But no, I'm saying that was his red flag right there. But she said, like, dude, she was never into you. Like, genuinely.
I'm wondering, like, at what point did she kind of get, like, turned off? Or was she just forcing it from the beginning?
In the beginning, she was turned off. She wasn't interested.
Yeah.
What happened was the money kept calling.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering, like,
mind.
before she even seen him, she was already a little, like... My thing is, like, if it was just, like, the money, some people still be for... Okay, let's go.
Money was calling, and he said, and don't forget, he even said we could take out. Y'all, let's see that.
Please, yeah.
It was all about money, bro.
Yeah.
And to the people that was in the comments last time, bro, the relationship's based off the whole interest within them two was purely financial gain. He desperate to find somebody who don't want him for the money, but he doesn't know how to lead with just
he doesn't know how
genuineness without showing that the fact that he has money.
Yeah.
But that was just so freaking weird. How you gonna date and you know you got money and say, hey, I don't want anyone who wants me for my money, but you're dating showing your money. You're not gonna get anyone who solely wants you. It's beneficial. So it's either you're gonna take it, both of us being beneficial to each other, or stop introducing the fact that you have money, and just let them genuinely like you. And then later on, show them like, yeah, I got it. You know, let's do it slowly.
You feel weird about doing that? How could you possibly feel weird about doing that? Next thing, you're going to feel weird about marrying this guy that you just met through a wall a couple days ago. What else are you going to feel weird about, Brittany? Huh? The fact that you fell in love on a Netflix show? I suppose all of a sudden now it's weird to get engaged to someone you met in a pod and then watch it all fall apart the second you see them. No, these are all perfectly normal things. This is very normal. Nothing weird happening here at all. Can you get out of here, dude? Jeez. When we last left off, Leo was on the verge of winning the biggest goofball of the universe award. His incredible smooth talking was apparently just too much for the ladies to resist.
Like, I like you so much, Hannah. Like, I really feel like if you walked out and you were 500 pounds, I would like be like,
would you love me if I was a worm?
Would I love you if you were a worm? Yeah.
Right. This is insanity because you shouldn't even love her not as a worm right now. Even as a human being, you've known her for like 30 seconds. Like, dude, forget worms. Just get to know who she is first, for God's sake. You're in love with another person here, too. Don't forget. You're telling two different people you love them. What wouldn't this guy fall in love with if he says he's willing to love a 500-pound worm that he doesn't even know? That's the kind of thing that you say to your soulmate or someone that you cannot live without. If you're saying this to someone...
That is true. Like, you can't say, hey, I'm loving both of y'all women. No, just say I have my interest into. Like, both of you all have my interest, and I'm battling like which one I feel would be a better woman for me and what I'm looking for a spouse. You get what I'm saying? Do you believe you can be in love with two different people?
I mean,
it ain't that complicated.
it's not that complicated, but I have some people claim to be. Some people claim to have been before, so I don't know.
Well,
I can't.
Let me backtrack it then. Do you think he could have been in this moment?
No.
For one, you
That's
hadn't
a better
even physically
question.
even met them.
Like, not even, neither one. Like, not one person. Y'all don't know each other like that to be like, oh, I love you. No.
Just honestly, I will also say with Love Is Blind, the emotions and the relation, like connection, whatever, moves too fast.
And I don't know if it's because they have this like in their head, like, okay, I got this amount of time before I have to like propose or decide if I want to, marry this person, and then we'll meet each other, and then we'll like be able to like live out, everything is like on this time frame, so you feel like you have to yourself move quick as well, and I don't feel like you necessarily have to.
Like we said before, like when we just generally was watching it, y'all can say no for the camera, but off camera still say, hey, we would continue this at our own pace, at our own speed to make sure it's something we want, but let's not rush it if we both feel like we're rushing it. Like, sometimes just be like, for the camera, hell no, but then behind closed door, hell yeah, we still get it all. Ain't no wrong with that, though. I'd rather take my time and know for a fact than rush and regret.
Well, I guess also with this, it's the simple fact that in the end, you don't have to marry them. Like, it's not like, oh, I have to marry you if I say yes, I want to, be engaged to you.
Well,
So
I think on here, they have to go to if they want the... I'm saying about a show.
But they don't have to get married.
By show standards, that's what they're building up to, is the marriage.
I'm saying you don't have to. Just like the last one.
You can say basically.
You can say no at the end. You don't have to get married. Is what I'm saying. You don't have to be like, yes, I do. Yes. Like, you don't have to do that. Like the last one, they didn't do. He got her all the way to the altar, and then decided he didn't want to. And then decided, I forgot their names, but Clay and AD, yeah. And Clay decided, I don't really want to do this, and they didn't get married. You got the girl all the way, but anyway, that's a whole nother story. That was just
her finance just a little.
But yeah.
Weird. But hey. I ain't gonna speak on that whole situation.
Yeah,
that whole situation on both sides was red flag.
Yeah.
Both sides.
But yeah.
You just met, like that's very strange. Instead of just immediately being flattered by this, she should think, wait a minute, why would he love me even? Why would he love me as a 500-pound worm? What does he even know about me? Do we have to consult the Venn diagram again?
It's freaking tough. Like I have such a strong connection with you.
Yeah.
It's tough because
as you can see, these two are hopelessly in love, and I'm rooting for them. Honestly, I usually try not to make fun of people for using the word like a lot because it's a habit a lot of people tend to do, including myself. But this guy definitely crosses that line where it's way too noticeable not to point out, and then I start thinking about how much I use it, and I need to stop using it, and it's just annoying all around. So thanks a lot, Leo. You've just ruined everyone's day. Anyway, next, Leo starts to talk to Hannah about his relationship with Brittany, and she's a lot more understanding than Brittany was about.
Oh, that's another thing. Do you think the contestants should even mention who else they might have with another person? Like him, like Leo, for instance. Should he even bring honestly, up the fact that, hey, yeah, I got my eye on another. It's like what we got going on. Or with somebody,
it's gonna come out. People talk. Like, it's not gonna be a interesting show if people not talking and things are not happening.
It won't be drama.
It won't, and you need some sort of drama in a sense for
I ain't
things
tell you
to.
Who I'm like.
It'll come out. People talk.
His relationship with Hannah. If you can even call it a relationship, they are. So that's why I am.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't also have a really strong connection with her. It's tough because I want to explore both of them to the end.
That's what this is for. That's what you're supposed to do, is you're supposed to figure it out.
Yes, exactly. Finally, a reasonable response here. Instead of Brittany, who was like, oh my god, Leo, you're talking to some other girl? Which pod is she in, Leo? Which pod? How long has this been going on? Since yesterday? The day before? Those are the only two possibilities.
It's still wild to me, like, that you're on the other side of that wall.
I know.
And I'm just surprised how well we know each other.
You don't.
Truly don't care what you look like. I just want to, like, be with you, you know?
Yes.
I just realized they kind of talk about stuff for like the first episode, and then the rest of the show is just them talking about how much they love each other. It's like they're just going through a checklist. Okay, favorite color, got it. Favorite movie. They probably didn't even do that, but favorite movie, okay. What do your parents do for a living? Where did you go to school? Let's get married. Let's do it. Fuck it.
I just want to hang out with you and like snuggle you.
Yeah.
It's real, I know. It's exactly what you said. Like, we're twin flames, I think. Like, truly.
And look at us, little lovey-dovey.
Once again, we've gained absolutely nothing from this conversation. There's no point in even bringing up the Venn diagram. There's nothing to add. So after this, Leo has another date with Brittany again, and they basically spend the entire time just talking about the relationship and the drama once again, you know, and they're just crying and they're sad, and this is the second time in a row. They're not even having fun or getting to know each other anymore. It's like they just decide that's over right away. They spend 5% of the time getting to know each other, then the other 95% just arguing about the relationship and who else they're talking to.
No, I was just gonna say, like, looking at them like this, do they even look like they'll be together?
Probably not. We say that a lot, like, dude, this person look like they want, but
They don't look like a comfortable match with each other.
I feel you.
Know each other, then the other 95% just arguing about the relationship and who else they're talking to.
Last night was really hard. You were really torn up and I couldn't give you what you wanted.
Whatever you're about to say, just tell me it's fine.
I know I need to make a decision like really soon. It's like literally the hardest decision I've ever had to make in my life.
He keeps saying how difficult this is for him and how tough everything is, but all she's going to hear is that he's having a tough time deciding between her and someone else. And guess what, Leo? If it's a tough decision, maybe you should, I don't know, learn more things about them so that you know if you're compatible and that if you'd actually get along instead of just talking about, oh my God, it's so tough, I don't know what to do. You're here with them right now. What do you mean? Like, this is your time. This is your chance to learn about them instead of just moping about how you can't decide.
Are you making that decision right now or like later?
No. I'd like to make the decision later. I feel bad that we're like here and...
Can you just tell me?
I don't know what to say, Brittany.
Honestly, I find both of them irritating. The entire point is to see it through to the end, but once you start telling people you love them, of course they're gonna think you're committed. And if he ends up choosing Brittany, he already told Hannah that he would love her if she was a 500-pound worm. So many of the things that he says are completely meaningless because obviously that's not true. If it was true, that would be way more alarming.
I'm like so fucking split. Like you and my other connection are really, really different. And I'm just trying, I'm fucking trying to clarify like what the future looks like.
I'm kind of confused. Did this guy just learn what the F word is and he's trying to prove that he can use it in a sentence? Or is this a sequel to the movie Big and this is like a 14-year-old that magically turned into a 30-year-old overnight? I'm just like trying to like fucking clarify that like how I feel about you, Brittany, is just like, it's like you and my other connection. It's just, oh, fuck. Oh my God. This is so tough. This is fuck shit. Brittany, I just want to look into your fucking eyes. I can't even fucking do it because there's a fucking wall in the way. And I just love you. And I would love you if you were a worm.
I'm trying to be rational, but also realize how I feel. Because it's not your decision completely. I could say no and leave.
That was so well said. You've let me know that I'm your strongest connection. You've like...
Wow, Brittany, that was so well said. Honestly, everything you say is right and everything I say is wrong. Even if I disagree with what you say, I still agree with what you say. You've let me know that I'm your strongest connection. You've given me a lot to think about, so I'm going to continue to talk about nothing for the next 45 minutes. I'm going to base all of this on who I'm guessing is going to be more physically attractive to me, and I don't really care about anything else.
I'm really scared that like, it's almost like... And then I'm like afraid that like, it's like honestly like this whole day...
I will be fine.
Is he having a stroke? Is he okay?
I know, you're
I will be fine.
You're a strong-ass girl.
So it sounds like Leo is still unable to commit to Brittany because he can't decide between Brittany and Hannah. And this is the same thing they've been talking about this entire video. Nothing's new yet, so I guess we'll just continue.
You're literally the sweetest person.
Yeah, it's
and you know
actually
that.
getting annoying. Everyone's like, I'm so sweet. I'm tired of being sweet to everyone.
It's
getting
not...
so annoying.
But Brittany, you're literally the sweetest. Literally.
Can I just like tell you all the things I like about you? Why I can see us having a life together?
Brittany, can I just Brittany, can I just Brittany, can I just tell you something? There's a lot of things I love about you, and there's also a lot of things I love about my other connection. Both of you love doing things, and I love doing things. I love that you both love that I love doing things. We love that we have a lot of things in common. It's incredible. I love your voice. It sounds like you're probably attractive. I love her voice. It sounds like she's probably attractive. It's really, it's a toss-up.
You're so smart and you're so strong. Like, I know that you are not just like some sweet girl who's like la-di-da-di-da, like skipping through life. Like, maybe like that's how you're perceived, maybe because of your...
All right, dude, take it easy. Cool it with the likes. Let's calm down. Let's remember we're on planet Earth here. Just, what day is it? What day of the week is it? What year is it?
You're so smart and you're so strong. Like, you are not just la-di-da-di-da. Maybe like...
And like, you're kind and like you're sweet, but you're not like too sweet. You're like just sweet enough to where it'd be like good, but like you're not like some like girl who's like skipping her way through life. You're so smart, and this is like so scary to me, and I love you, but I also love everybody that I've ever met. I could see us having a life together. I could see us dealing art together, and you not asking me that much about.
She ain't finna deal no art with him. She told him she ain't working. She
She
ain't the type that gonna come in and help you with the business. She just wants to be kept, put up, and live a lavish lifestyle. And she also told you my dude.
My who?
She already told you about this. But you ain't one. Oh, she already told you. Also, having kids, she ain't taking care of no kids. Remember? She said she doesn't see herself as like that type of mom. Like, she just wants to be. She wants to live this lifestyle.
But doesn't she have a? I guess I'm
That was
getting
last year. That was the chick last year.
I was like, I guess I'm gonna mix up with somebody. I know it's somebody, but yeah, she did say that. She said she doesn't. I hope you can feed the kids because
she said she ain't cooking, she ain't cleaning.
No.
She said she ain't doing none of that. She just wants to live. She want to have a maid. She spend the money when she feels like it.
She want a nanny.
She's not working, even though she has a what she do?
She's an esthetician or something.
Yeah, something like that. Whatever she
know.
is, I don't, because I told you. She said she got her She said she has her license. I said, but I bet she don't do it.
But anyway,
and she said she's looking for a man to pay 100% of the bills. She ain't touching no bill. She said if
you said she said
then she said if I wanted to marry somebody but that was the kicker. She said if I wanted to marry a man just for the money, I would already be married because I've already had men that pay 100% of the bill. Them tricks, like think about it though. Back in the day, they used to talk shit about dudes like this. Now these dudes is the ones who want to be praised. Man, 50-50, I could pay 100%. We used to call
back in what day though?
Back in the night, like growing up as a kid, bro, we used to call it like even everybody.
Not we, but people
call them tricks.
I ain't never called nobody no.
Man, you call them tricks because you got to trick off on a woman to get what you want. So you was a trick.
That's different than
That's
somebody.
what you do. That's what a lot of
them
do.
No, I'm not talking about. But I'm saying don't mix the two up as far as like someone taking care of their household. And
I ain't talking about like that. But I'm saying for you, if the money is what gets you the chick, you a trick.
I got you.
That's what I'm saying. Now you talking about like taking care of the household thing, and we like that can be different. I'm saying if the money is the reason why she there, you a trick. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you.
About it, but also asking me enough about it to inflate my ego.
But like, to me, like the amount of stuff that you do is so fucking... It's fucking...
It's just to me,
two words.
You're just like saying, I don't know.
No, I'm not just trying to compliment you to make you feel better.
No, I think she was on the right track. I'm pretty sure he's just saying whatever he thinks that she wants to hear right now instead of speaking from his heart. I think in the last video, I showed the part where Brittany said that she could have married for the money a long time ago if she wanted to, which to Leo probably means that she's attractive. Even though we don't really know enough about any of them.
It seems like low-key. Is that a low-key trying to insinuate that I am attractive? Because dudes wouldn't spend their money on me? I don't remember him putting it in.
It was a little snippet. But anyway.
I remember this whole thing from the watches.
But in a sense, yeah. And that's why I feel like because he already had this image in his head. Even with the statement that he just made, about her like being attractive and you're the sweet girl and I know you're not dumb and da 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 and whatever he said. Like even with that, because I feel like he's listening to her voice and then the comments that she's made.
That's what happened last season. Megan Fox.
Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah.
And the chick he really wanted was Jessica.
Yeah.
He's like, Jessica? Oh, shit. She looked more like Megan Fox. He was hurt. He was hurt. He was like, you said you look like Megan Fox.
I'm like, that's why y'all don't need to talk about that.
The one you wanted was the one you thought.
Baby, that was eating him up.
When he saw Jessica, he said, oh, yeah. And that was their biggest breakup part. Because you were head over heels over Jessica because what she looked like. But you picked the one because Jessica never truly described herself last season. But the other one said she got mistaken for Megan Fox. And that's the only thing he kept going with. Mm-hmm. That's the reason why I don't talk about looks. If love is truly blind, do not talk about looks. Do not talk about finance. I know somebody come in last week when you talk about something. Those are conversations you have once you get in a relationship and you're trying to move forward with someone. Yes, we need to talk about finance if we're talking about long term. If it's short term and you're already talking about, you're looking for somebody to take care of you.
Yeah.
Which is the wrong reason. You're not looking for love. You're looking for a sugar daddy. You're looking for a financial person. Mm-hmm. That's not love. If love is truly blind, love is a connection. You're not looking for the financial. You're not looking for the looks. You're not looking for what somebody. You're looking for a connection with somebody. That's the reason why we say don't bring up the finance and don't bring up looks. I'm just reiterating.
Yeah, a lot.
He has a better connection with Hannah, or at the very least, they get along a lot more when they talk.
I did like him with Hannah, though.
Like, why can't I just have a fun date with you? Why do I have to have this fucking decision-making date?
I don't.
Girl, look at this.
Let's have a fun date with you. Why do I have to have this
Oh, that food nasty. That shit already looks dry.
I've been peeping the food.
Is this shrimp Alfredo, a tiramisu, and a salad?
Look like it, yeah.
And he didn't even touch it. It's either was nasty.
They just got it there for the aesthetics.
Boy, it looks fake though.
Fucking decision-making date.
I don't want to have
fucking fair.
Oh my god.
Why can't you have a nice time? I don't know. Why do you guys keep talking about this? Just talk about anything else. Literally
the sweetest.
I'm hoping that Netflix just cuts over a lot of that stuff because it's boring. But at the same time, when you look at some of the other couples, they actually talk about real things and end up having a real connection. I think they were probably looking for someone like this, and they did a really good job at scouting.
I promise that I can give you more clarity. I promise.
But you don't have to make a promise by tonight. You can also sleep on it. That's fine.
God, you're so fucking wise. You're so right. Okay.
All right, dude, take it easy here.
Bro,
oh
you're
my
so
God,
fucking
you're so
slow.
fucking wise. You're so fucking right. You're so fucking smart. This is some real aggressive love bombing here. I've never seen anything quite like this. I don't even know if he actually thinks any of those things. I think he's just relieved that she agrees with him.
What do you want our night date to look like?
I want to have fun.
Okay. That's my promise to you tonight.
Good luck.
I'm gonna have a surprise for you.
A surprise for me?
Yeah. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to think of it.
All right, so I guess we'll see if they're capable of having fun together, and we'll see what his big surprise is. It sounds like she even doubts that he's going to have a surprise ready in time. So moving on, during Leo's next date with Hannah, the subject of prenups gets brought up, and I find it interesting that he talks to her about that, but not Brittany. Maybe I'm just forgetting something, or they didn't show it, but I feel like he emphasized that a lot more with Hannah than he did with Brittany.
So
that's how they displayed it. I'll say that. That's how they displayed it, where he more... Because Brittany said she had an actual job at the time, which was an esthetician. Hannah said she was recently unemployed because she quit her job to come to the show. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's why.
But still, if you were going to ask her, you definitely should have asked Brittany.
True though.
I'll lead with something that I'm sort of insecure
Unless they
about.
didn't show it.
Obviously,
unless they
I'm
did.
so incredibly financially blessed. Having a prenup is something that's really important to me.
No, I get it. No,
One
and
of the
thank you
few
for sharing.
things
Like, I understand. Like,
I don't think there is necessarily anything wrong with wanting to have a prenup, but it just seems like this guy thinks his main selling point is his money because he doesn't really have much of a personality. I think the dirty
Facts.
little secret here is he does want someone that wants him for his money because he doesn't really want to form an actual relationship. I think he thought he could come on this Netflix show and could flaunt his art collection and everyone would be all over him.
I have really, really strong feelings for you. But my feeling is like a big part of falling in love is like saying those magic words.
right.
If I tell you that, say even you say it back, and then if I told the other person that and they said it back.
Does this guy even have feelings? What is happening? Saying I love you to someone isn't like a Pokemon you just activate to see what their reaction is and then be like, her reaction
Or
was
does he
good.
even
Let's see
date?
what Hannah's reaction is. Like, what the hell are you doing? He's almost flat out admitting that he's just waiting to see what their reaction is going to be when he says that he loves either of them. But nobody is really reacting to how strange this is. Like, she doesn't see an issue with this. I am dying to know what these people think love actually means. Like, what does it entail?
You feel like if I got down on one knee, you'd say yes?
Yeah. But again, like, I also have another connection too.
When she said that, it broke a little hard.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Oh, God. That was a jump scare. I didn't edit that. Why did he do that in that context? He's like, oh, she has another connection. Maybe I'll throw a couple of mwahs your way. How are things now? What are you feeling now? So next, we get to figure out what Leo's big surprise to Brittany is. It's really exciting stuff. He took his blankets from the room and he gave them to her. He slipped them under the door.
You sent me your blanket?
I did.
I smell your cologne.
How strong does it smell?
I can smell it when I walk in the room.
Oh my God,
I
okay.
love it.
Oh my God, so.
This is the best surprise in my life.
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my God. I sprayed it so fucking much.
This is the best surprise of her life.
See, he said, I sprayed it so fucking much. Look.
Oh my God. I sprayed it so fucking much.
This is the best surprise of her life. This is it right here. 32 years old. I can't really explain it, but when he says things like, oh, I'm so happy, or, even just something really generic like that.
Babe.
I'm sorry, but he like, I like you.
He on chill.
Bro, that's how he acting like a little kid. You like her? Yes. She like you too. Oh.
Some people would think that's
Bro, at
teenage
that big old
love.
age, bro, grow out of that, bro. But like I said, unless he probably doesn't date often. You know?
Yeah.
You making a lot of noise.
It just does not sound genuine. I have not seen the reunion episode. Apparently everybody said this guy was a lot more chill then, so I might just be like over analyzing this at this point.
I like
Could
40
be,
sprays.
could be.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I wanted you to smell me.
This makes up for everything.
40 sprays of cologne? Oh my God, I hope he's exaggerating
That's a
because
lot.
that's got to be atrocious. At that point, you might as well just open it up
You
and
count
dump the
it.
bottle on it and just save the time. So immediately he brings up the subject of wedding
Oh,
rings
no.
and what
Oh,
type
that's
of
a
ring she
lot,
would want.
bro.
And she's like, I'm only answering this if you're only asking this to me. If you're asking some other bitch in pod 6, then I'm not going to answer this.
I'll only tell you if you only are asking one person.
I was going to bring it up with
Got some
both
codes.
of you or none of you.
Why both or none? That makes no sense to me.
Well, shit, I'm Leo. I don't make a lot of
You said wussy.
That's it.
sense.
Because I'm split.
Oh, here we go again. I can't take this anymore. How do they have the patience for this? At this point, just flip a coin. I think that's your best option. And we all know this is going to last maybe 7 minutes, so this is pretty much all a waste. He spends all this time deciding, and then he chooses someone, and it lasts 7 minutes. And I'm not exaggerating
Crazy.
here.
Baby, I know what you, like, I know what you want. Like, I really know you. Like, and you know me. Like, just pretend my blanket is, like, cuddling you and, like, making you 25% less mad right now.
You know, I don't think I'm going to do anything close to that. Things start to get real serious when Brittany hides under the blanket. I think it's all just become a little bit too much, and she can't handle it anymore.
So I have my blanket over my eyes because, like, I can't rack my little brain around how.
Didn't you say you were gonna have some fun for y'all to do?
Well, he just said a surprise.
No, he said, because she
Then
said, I
he
want
said
to
a
do
fun
something fun. He said, I'm going to surprise you. We're gonna,
Well, that was a fun
that's
surprise.
the fun?
my future husband would be so torn between me and another person.
Her little brain? Why did she just say her own brain is little? Listen, if you weren't cool with the idea of your future husband having to decide between you and someone else, then why would you come on a show like this? I think maybe it's because she thought she was going to have more connections than Leo, but after all of this, she just kind of ended up with him. So next, Leo has another date with Hannah, and she reveals to him that she decided on somebody else, and you can tell he was not expecting this at all. He is completely surprised.
It took me like a long time to like figure it out, and I wanted to make sure like I was like 100% sure. And I think this the other guy I'm seeing, like I just think like I love that man. And with you, like I thought I could get there, but you have just...
It is so crazy how he was so offended by her saying she loves somebody else, but the whole time you was telling her you love somebody else.
Because he wanted to do he was like, I want to pick and choose and be in control and let you know who I choose. I
don't want you to choose.
And she's like, Hannah like, well, I made the decision for you because I love somebody else. I want to be with someone. He's like, hold on.
He's like, hold on. Wait a minute. I didn't sign up for this.
So, yeah.
It's a strong connection with someone else, and I want someone that's like 100% sure about me, you know?
So it sounds like Hannah got sick of him not being able to choose between the two of them, and she just said, hey, you know what? I'm going to go with somebody else, dude. You can tell that he thought he really had her on the hook here. He was not expecting this reaction. So now, of course, he's going to go running back to Brittany because he has no other option. And if she hears about this, she's just going to assume that happened because everything fell through with Hannah.
Have you and him decided this?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not you jealous.
Hannah, you made the right choice.
God damn it. Do you feel like that I wasn't committed to you?
You weren't committed to her.
You
Why would you
weren't.
be anyway? You couldn't decide between two different people, so why are you going to be upset at her for choosing someone else? This was all part of the experiment here. He was still taking time to decide, and now he's upset at her for making a decision when he was doing the exact same thing.
My other connection is there. And, like, I have really strong feelings for her, and I have really strong feelings for you. Hannah,
Boy, shut up.
I'm so into you, like.
So listen how he says that he has strong feelings for both of them. He emphasizes it when it.
But she did make the right choice.
Well, I don't know if she made the right choice or not, but
I'm saying at this time, I'd say she made the better choice. Reason why, you was like, I have really strong feelings for her. But now I have really strong feelings for you. But it was the emphasis you got.
it was the way.
Yeah.
Comes to Brittany a lot more. He's like, I have really strong feelings for her, and I have really strong feelings for you too, and I'm so into you. Does this guy only speak in hyperboles? And also, if he already couldn't decide and then she does decide on somebody else, that should tell him that, okay, well now you figured out she's not the right one and you can move on. They're both undecided and now he's all offended that she decided. He's like, well, what the hell? We were supposed to not know what we were doing together. Anyway, get ready for this next part. All I have to say is I feel bad for this little stool in this room. This guy just won't leave the stool alone. It's like the more upset he becomes, the more intimate he gets with the stool.
Like, God, like how conclusively have you decided?
You need to be sure, and like you were not sure.
Hannah, I felt like
Hannah, I'm in here f***ing the stool for you. Hannah, I'm so f***ing into you, and it's like I'm so f***ing into my other connection, and I'm so f***ing into this stool right now.
Hannah, like, can you at least just tell me, like, what have you and the other connection committed to? Like, is this...
Don't worry about that, sweetheart.
There's just been a lot. Like, I feel like I've been spiraling. Like, I don't know up from down because, like, it's very difficult because, like, my other connection, like,
in, like, the pods, and, like, I'm so, like, it's so much, and, like, I'm scared, but, like, I'm also, like, terrified, but let's just go on vacation, you know? Let's just go to a buffet.
he, like, loves me. Like, and, like, that is, like...
Hannah, like, God, like, you're, like, and it's scary and it's exciting. Look, like...
This is horrible.
I know.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
This is incredible. Haven't there been a lot of UFO sightings recently? They saw this...
Boy acting so sad. He over here flopping
He
around.
not sad.
And then not one tear came out the boy.
It's like, how you like acting like you all like hurt by her telling you that, but you got Brittany. I'm so confused, bro.
This show. They definitely saw
really
this show. They said,
liked.
we're at peak stupidity. It's time to invade.
Please give me an answer. Like, I'm just tortured sitting over here, like, not knowing if I have a chance with you or if I don't.
But that's how it's been the whole time. This is no different. She didn't know if you were committed. You're still not committed. So why are you acting like this is so crazy? If you haven't decided on her yet, and then she's like, okay, well, in that case, I'm going with someone else, why are you suddenly going to be like, but wait, that's not fair?
You're like, please, like, Hannah, you are special enough to me to be willing to tear my f***ing hair out all day. And then I'm going on dates with my other connection, like, God damn, I wish you could have seen me in there. I'm sitting in there like, what the f*** do I do? What do I do?
Wait a minute, what the hell? Is that supposed to make you look better? That you didn't know what to do? Oh man, Hannah, I wish you could have seen me in there with my other date. I was like, oh man, what do I do? I was doing the same shit I did when I talked to you. I was undecided.
I want to talk to you first. I want to talk to you first tonight, Hannah. First tonight, Hannah.
So your love for her and whether or not you ended up with her depended on if you talked to her first? You guys are all out of your mind. So anyway, these two have one more date after this just for closure, and it goes pretty much exactly how you'd expect.
Honestly, like, Nick is everything that, like, I'm not. Like, that's exactly how I feel about Brittany. I know what I want. You know what you...
So basically, he told you Brittany's everything that you want. That's disrespect. And then he like, Nick, everything is everything I'm not. Like, I'm better than... Like, that's how... Like, I don't know if he got to tear people down to make himself feel better, you know?
Cocky. Like I said, he wanted to do the choosing, and he mad because she chose for him.
I choose you, babe. But he wasn't going to pick Hannah, though. Because he was so infatuated with the possibility
of what
Brittany looked like.
Physically, yeah.
And Brittany was only infatuated
just in
with
the
him
pockets, but she couldn't get past that face.
I'm trying to see how much money he really got.
But she couldn't get past the physical when she seen him.
Want. You and Nick are meant to be, and me and Brittany were meant to be.
She is fantastic.
I know.
All right there, Leo. Well, let's see how Brittany feels about you. Since he ultimately chooses Brittany, they end up meeting in person, and it is the most uncomfortable experience ever on this show. I'm just going to say right off the bat, she is not into him at all. I don't know what it is, but she is not attracted to him. It is very clear, and it is very uncomfortable, and he is super attracted to her, so it's bad. Which means, like I said, all of that crying and heartbreak and arguing was for nothing. If they had seen each other from the beginning, none of that would have happened. She would have been like, oh, he's not my type.
Facts.
Hi.
Hi.
Girl, did you see her face?
Yeah, I seen her face from the first time I watched it. I said, yeah.
It's this
she
part.
like,
but I saw them. It's that. It's
she
that
like, boy,
I'm a little too good for this, man.
Oh my gosh. How are you?
You smell like your
So because this situation is awkward regardless, at first I thought it was just nerves, and then I realized slowly that she is just not into this guy. It is amazing to watch her gradually snap back into reality over the course of this little interaction.
You were so beautiful, holy shit.
How does it feel to be engaged?
and he just
Weird.
and she's
he
body
overly
language. Body language.
He's
She's
overly
like,
aggressive.
yes.
She's like,
and he kept
stop.
just like grabbing and wanting to.
Cause he was like, ooh, I could just suck you down, girl.
I eat your face off. I'm like,
They probably do want to suck her down, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Let me lick you up and down. Did you see it? For real though, that's what type of time he was on. She was like,
she's like, ew.
Swiping, no swiping.
Ugly little boy. No, I'm swiping. But yeah. Okay, babe, come on.
You know how when a parent be like, don't scream hell, scream fire. She want to scream fire. I need rescue.
Is it weird seeing my voice coming out of my head?
No.
No.
And his breath probably stank.
So how do you feel?
Cause she like,
I don't know how I feel.
They were already up and down and all over the place. I don't think she had that strong of a connection with him.
Yeah,
she was
true.
really, really banking on him being very attractive to her.
Yeah,
Now that she realizes that's not the case, she's thinking, oh my God, what have I done? How do I get out of this as quickly as possible? All of those things that he did that were off-putting, but I put up with them because I thought he was attractive, I realize now they're just off-putting. You know, on second thought, the kisses are really weird and I don't want to hear them again.
I love you.
I don't feel ready to say that.
Okay.
But
Well, I'll still keep telling you. I love the f out of you. I really do.
why do you love me?
I love you because I feel like
Notice now that she's not into him, she's like, wait, why do you love me?
Why do
now
you
she's
love?
asking all the right questions.
And he couldn't say why, cause he don't for real.
He
And so here, I
he's
love
in
you.
lust.
Just kiss me. Shut up and just kiss me.
He's in lust.
That's all it is.
And it's also
That is so crazy.
Now she see what you look like. She's like, damn, how much money you really got? Cause I don't know if you can buy me. Cause I say this, if he was a billionaire, she probably would see past that. She like, if you 100,000 there, like you just right there at the cusp of a couple mil, I don't think this ain't worth it. Because he is an art dealer, but we still, even though he might live a good financial life where he doesn't have to really worry about much, that doesn't necessarily mean he's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
He could be a multi-thousandaire.
Yeah.
He could probably, whatever his family had set up, could have been making like $700,000-800,000 a year, right? That's still good money for anybody to be able to live like freely and not have to be stressed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's where, I don't know.
I know not every couple on the show ends up like this. There have been 9 to actually work out, but all I've learned so far here is that love is not blind. Love is pretty freaking unblind. Now, I don't think that's actually true, but when it comes to most of the people on this show, it probably is.
Not only did you teach me to follow my heart, but like, I want to be your structure so you can be like your most intuitive self. That's what I love about you the most.
I can't be all though.
You want me to go into physical features? Like
No.
No, please, don't. Seriously, don't do that. Stop. So I guess all of this still could, in theory, be chalked up to nerves, but there's no more denying it when he asks what she loves about him. She literally has no idea what to say because anything she says would be a lie.
I loved your voice from the moment I heard you. I love how you're caring, how you're strong. Even though you're like cute, you're strong. I don't think people see that.
Even though you're cute, you're
cute
strong.
Cute is for puppies.
That's more cute for puppies. Cute dogs. Cute. Child.
I don't say that you're smart either. What do you love about me?
There's so much pressure.
Your money?
All of her time in the pods is flashing before her eyes. She's realizing that he said like about 450,000 times, and that all of this is
She's, like,
actually kind of an
terrified.
ick when he's not attractive. Now, of course, it should be an ick regardless, but this is where we're at on the show. Just like with Married at First Sight, I think some of the people come on this show expecting perfection.
I love that even though you did make me feel like an option for a second.
Hey, speaking of married, never mind. I was finna say speaking of married for a side, but never mind.
You were just doing what you're supposed to do.
There you go, Leo.
She's just
That's
doing
what
what
she
she's
loves
supposed
about
to
you.
do.
The fact that you couldn't decide right away. So he's unable to pick up any of the hints that she's dropping, so she starts to make them more obvious.
I don't
I've
even have
definitely
no
seen a lot of
conversation, bro.
awkward experiences on this show, but this might be one of the few examples where somebody could not wait to get out of the room and get away from the other person because they did not want to be with them.
This is definitely one of the most awkward moments in my life.
I'll keep telling you I love you.
You really?
Do I really? Are you fucking kidding me? I loved you before I knew you looked like this.
Oh my god. I feel like
I love you before I knew you look like this.
She's like, oh my gosh, y'all, please help. Hurry up. Cut the
This-
cameras.
You know what this comes off very
Like-
one of those situations where it's like, yo, if he ends up in jail later on in
Like,
life,
she's not even kissing him back for real. Like, he just kissing her and she's trying not to be, like, rude about it.
yeah.
But,
But
baby.
it gives me very much so. What was the game show dude that was?
Oh, they do, yeah.
It give me them type of vibes though.
I hope not.
Are you kidding me? I loved you before I knew you looked like this.
oh my god. I feel like you're lying when you say it.
Really?
Oh wow, look at this. Conveniently, once she knows what he looks like, she's asking all of the right questions and she's realizing that he's completely full of crap. He's been this way the entire time. There's no other
The
reason
entire
that she would
time.
not ask these questions
I know
except
that
that she
stubble
was just
pop-
hoping he was
poking the hell out of
attractive
her.
and he's not. If anything, it's adding to his credibility that he's still telling her that he loves her, but obviously it's only because he finds her attractive. That's all this is about, is their looks.
Something in my brain is not computing, like, holy shit, this stranger just asked me to marry him.
So they both
Oh,
leave the
now
room
everything's
and he is
red.
absolutely ecstatic and she is about to cry.
Girl, why she look like she just got it on? Her hair all over the place.
Yeah, because he hit all over the
He
couch.
over here.
Babe, not you.
Girl, he had like she been fighting for her life. Bruh.
Their reactions could not be more
I'm like,
opposite.
damn,
And it's too
y'all,
bad because
you
this probably
gave
would have
us
been pretty
some?
good if they
Hell no,
continued,
girl.
but they didn't show
Jeez.
any more of it on the show. It said that they went on a vacation together to Miami and then ended things after that, but who knows if that's even true.
Oh God.
Oh my
What have
God.
I done?
So there you have it. That was the amazing
That
love
was
story
true.
of a goofball
Well,
named Leo. I
we'll
hope you
say.
enjoyed it. Probably the biggest waste of time I've ever seen on a reality show, and that's saying quite a lot. Anyway, I know this is a few months old. I'll be back to current stuff in the next video. Thank you all so much for bearing with me and for supporting my videos.
Yo, that is true though. Supposedly they went on a.
But we don't know how true that is. Because when I read that, I was like, I doubt that she even agreed to go on a vacation with him. Like, for real. Like, because she already was like, this is awkward. This is a stranger. Reality, like, it just clicked. I don't, like, so why would I go on a whole trip alone with you?
Cause he was paying for it.
Unless she took you for the free trip, just to have a good time.
Yeah, a lot of women would though. Like, whole trip on you, first class. Say no more.
I think anybody would take that if somebody else paying for it.
Honestly, let me say this. Say, for instance, they really did go on the trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
He really did take her down there. But also, you see how pressure he is just for kisses?
Yeah.
He could have been more like, I paid for it. Because let's be real. Men do be on that type of time.
Was she?
I paid for the trip. I flew you. I did this. So you telling me I can't?
Yeah.
And because he's already an overly aggressive guy, even in this situation.
And I'm wondering, like, is he like that because he has nothing else to say and he's like awkward and all he can do is like kiss, so we don't have to talk and really like have a conversation. And also, we do need to finish because I'm not sure who was all at the reunion, and I don't know if she was there or not. Like, I would just like to know more about like their situation.
True.
But yeah.
But y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are
Kid and C.
We are.
Peace.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my